Look at it, Miguel. Isn't it beautiful? This flower has been with us for almost a year now. It's so beautiful. It's time to get ready for our trip to bring a new one. Do we really have to? We already have so many plants in the garden. What's the point of bringing another one all the way from South America? Oh, Miguel, this isn't just any plant. This flower has a special meaning. You know, it's a tradition passed down from our family for generations. I don't see what's so special. A plant is a plant, and those fields are boring. No Wi Fi, no games, nothing fun to do there, just plants, trees, and everything's quiet. I used to think the same thing when I was your age, but as I grew older, I understood why. Why it's important. This flower is not just a flower, Miguel. It's more than that. This flower represents prosperity, good fortune, happiness, and love for our family. Yeah, but we already have happiness and love, right? That's what you tell me. So, why do we need a flower to prove it? I don't get it. It's not about proving anything, son. It's about remembering where we come from. Let me tell you something. When I was a boy, I traveled with my father to the same fields. He told me stories about his father and grandfather who did the same. Yeah, but so it's like a family tradition? Exactly. Every year we honor our roots. We bring the flower back as a way to connect with our past and to hope for a bright future. That's the thing. Yeah, okay, but why can't we just get the flower from the store? I mean, there are so many nice ones here. It would be easier. Because it's not about the flower itself. It's about the journey. When we go to those fields, we connect with the land of our ancestors. We walk where they walked, and we carry a piece of that land back with us. I guess that sounds kind of cool, but why does it have to be so far away? Because that's where it all began. Our family started in those fields, Miguel. It's like visiting home, even if we live far away now. Our home. I guess it is pretty, but I still think the trip is a little too much. It's so far from here. Maybe. But one day you'll see the value in it. And who knows? Maybe you'll take your kids to those fields someday. You'll see. What? Me taking kids? That's a long time from now, Dad. Well, life moves faster than you think. But for now, let's just enjoy this tradition together. Okay, Dad, I get that it's important to you, but I still don't understand why. Why it has to be that plant from that field. Can't we just pick a flower here and make it our new tradition? That could be cool. Could we do it? Miguel, let me tell you something my father told me when I was your age. He said, this flower is more than a symbol. It's a reminder of how far we've come. How far you've come? What do you mean? I don't understand. When my father was young, life was very hard. You know, there was a time when our family had almost nothing. We lived in a small house in the countryside, and food was scarce. My grandfather, your great grandfather, used to tell stories about surviving a civil war. The country was in chaos. There was fighting everywhere. It was horrible. Many people lost their homes, their families, everything. They were difficult times. Really? Wow, I didn't know that. That's terrible. It was. But in the middle of all that, this flower became a sign of hope. One day, my great grandfather found it growing in the fields near our home. It was vibrant, beautiful, and strong, even though the land around it was dry and broken. So he decided it. He took it as a sign that our family could survive too. My grandfather planted that flower near their house. He said it brought them luck. And over time, things started to get better. Soon, they found work. Food became more plentiful, and little by little, they rebuilt their lives. But what about when they left the country? How did they keep the tradition? When my parents decided to move here for a better future, they didn't want to leave everything behind. So they brought a piece of home with them, that flower. They carried seeds from the flower and planted them here. Every year they would return to the fields to bring a new plant to remind us where we came from and what we overcame. So the flower isn't just about luck, it's about remembering the past. Exactly, Miguel. It's a way to honor the sacrifices of those who came before us. Because without them, we wouldn't have the life we enjoy now. Wow, I never knew any of this. You never told me before. Well, sometimes we think things are too small to talk about. But traditions like this, they carry big meanings in small ways. Now you know that. I guess it makes more sense now, but it still feels a bit much. No, not really. I think I understand that now. I didn't care about family traditions, but they are important. Exactly. Miguel, skipping 1 year might seem harmless, but it's how traditions get lost. And once you're gone, it's hard to bring them back. Yes, I know. I'll go with you, but I still think it's going to be boring. And why are you so sad? You were angry before. What happened? Well, our family didn't have a good time before. They were unlucky. I know, but we must remember their strength and their efforts. There's no reason to be sad. Be happy for how strong we are as a family. You're right, Dad. Well, I guess I will have to go with you. It's our family. Who knows? Maybe you'll find your own connection to the fields this time. And you guys, do you have any family tradition? Let us know. I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.